Hello world! Got another climbing tutorial for you. Today we're at Maloof 2010 New York City map. If you've seen my last video, then all this won't be a surprise to you as there are no glitches involved. Just gotta put in a little work. What I love is the history that surrounds this place. It was the location for the 1964 World's Fair, and also featured in the movie Men in Black. But I don't think there was a skate park here though. I'll put some links in the description to the Google Maps location if you want to check it out and see where we're at today. Digitally, of course. Also, check the other links for images from the fair. But today we're going to be climbing the New York Pavilion from that fair, as well as the surrounding structures, and the towers to boot. This is my first big climb and the most challenging. This video is also the fourth take I did, and it still would have been over 15 minutes unedited. Alright, the best place I found for getting up on the lower part was this corner here. We'll be using our trusty long pipe. It's the perfect length, so long as you place it right. If you miss, just select another one from the menu, and it should place it at the same angle as the one that you missed, and just line it up. Now we'll make our way around the top to the towers. Around up here is a fun place to set up some props and run some lines. Who knows what sick shots you can get. Alright, so now we're at the towers. Keep in mind that whatever way your character is facing will be the way your prop camera is facing, so long as there are no restrictions preventing it from looking where it is intended. The first pole is a little finicky to place, as the ground is a little sloped and the surface we're leaning it against isn't exactly flat. It may take a few tries just repositioning it, or even some drop pulls. If that does happen, let it go. It'll hit the grass and disappear. And select another one from the props menu. It'll be lined up in the same angle as the pole that you may have just dropped. This can take a bit of time, but it's quite rewarding when you make it to the top. But once you get it, don't forget to set a session marker and the pole to the marker too, because it's going to be shifting constantly. Alright, so now we're going to place a bunch of session markers. And this is where it gets interesting. I had it in my head to keep climbing with the pole, and I tried leaning it everywhere. I was stumped for a good 10 minutes, and then it hit me. Wedge something with a ramp-like surface in between the top and the bottom. So we're going to want to place a large decked quarter pipe in between with the ramp side facing under as well, and carefully climb to the top and slip onto the roof. Alright, for this next part you can lean a pole and go hardcore for the challenge, or you can save a little time and we're going to make a little platform and at 5 times the speed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a good example as to why you should set a marker and the pole to that marker. Alright, so now we made it to the second tower. What we're going to do is repeat the same steps as before, except this time we don't need the platform. Just the long pole, and we'll hit the super fast mode to save some more of your life. And there we have it. We climbed to the third tower. Can you guess what comes next? Yep! Another quarter pipe. You knew that was coming, didn't you? And now we're at the tippy top. From here you can set up a spot, take some selfies, enjoy the lack of a view, or have some Hall of Meat style fun. Sailing in between these two structures here is going to be a lot of fun. Ugh. Man, I really enjoyed this view, but I still haven't figured out a way to get down that doesn't involve making my stomach go into my throat. If you figure that out, post a video and tag me in it. Love to see it. But let's strategically make our way back down to the first tower and clean up this mess we left behind as well. Alright, so I got this stuff cleaned up. We're going to place one of those long pipes against the side of the pavilion. To be honest, this was my goal when I first started trying to climb here. And then I got carried away and tried to figure out how to get to the top of the towers as well. I just had to share it as I knew there'd be someone out there that would think this is awesome and want to try it themselves. Or maybe motivate those who don't have the Maloof DLC to want to pick it up. Hint hint, nudge nudge. Before I got started with all this, I did type in climbing the Maloof Towers in Skate 3, the New York Pavilion in Skate 3, and just climbing with props in Skate 3, and I couldn't find anything. Then I decided to do this little tutorial and expand on the knowledge I already had about the location, and share some of the fun facts with you too. Kinda like in some of those learning channels I like to watch in my spare time when I'm building. So long story short, if you learned something new here today, click that like button. If you're slowly falling in love with my honey-soaked voice, click that subscribe button, as I know I'll have all sorts of videos coming out for you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back shortly.